and healthy day. Welcome to my kitchen. Well, today, you guys, listen, it's about 95 degrees outside, really hot, really humid, and on a day like today, I could really use a nice frozen treat. Unfortunately, when you go to the stores and you buy popsicles or what are they called, smoothies and so forth, they're loaded with so much sugar and other things that are not healthy for me. So I have a challenge in that area. So I like to make my own smoothies. I like to make my own frozen treats and so forth. So today I'm going to share with you two kinds of frozen treats and more specifically two kinds of frozen popsicles that I use, that I like to make so that I can get my refreshing and get my vitamins and nutrients at the same time. So follow along with me. Let's get started. And again, welcome to my kitchen. The first thing I want to talk to you about is my Fudge protein pops. And I make these, they're very simple to make, very easy, but they're loaded with so many vitamins, so much protein, and so much good stuff, you guys, that really makes me feel strong, makes my bones healthy, and just gives me that extra fuel and get up and go that I need to make it through a day. So what I do is I use this protein powder called Muscle Milk. Hey, they're not sponsoring this, but I certainly am giving them a plug. But Muscle Milk is very good, you guys. I learned about them from my son. My son is a fitness guru, and so he's always trying these things, you know, to just keep his body in shape. And so when I was really sick, when I came home from the hospital, he would give me a glass of a protein shake. And it tasted so good. I mean, it actually tasted like a vanilla milkshake. And I would drink it down. I was really sick, and I would drink it down, but I found that after I drank that glass of protein shake, I felt better, stronger, and I was more alert during that day, and I was able to move around a little bit more than I had been able to. So I kind of got hooked on those protein shakes, and he would make them for me maybe 2 or 3 times a week while I was recuperating at his home. And so once I moved into my own place, I decided I was going to make the protein shakes a part of my weekly regimen, which I do. So this I have here is the chocolate form. And so today what I'm going to do is show you how I make chocolate fudge bars, but they're actually chocolate protein bars, okay, frozen. So here we go. And again, this is the way that I like it. Now you may find something else that makes, you know, that feels good to you and it's good for your body, but I need that protein. You know, I do a lot of juicing. I try to stay away from meats and things like and dairy. So I need the protein in other ways to put back into my body. So therefore I use these protein shakes, and today I'm going to show you how I make my frozen fudge bars. So with the Muscle Milk, I just need 2 scoops of Muscle Milk powder. And you just need a regular glass. This right here is a 16-ounce glass. So I just, you know, put in 2 scoops of Muscle Milk powder. I can get it all on the scoop. They're really big scoops too. And then I pour water in to fill it up. So I have some spring water here that I love. So I fill it up with the water. I hope you guys can see me doing this. I'll try to hold it up so you can see. Have my trusty sturdy stirrer, and I just stir it around and mix it in, you know, until it's pretty much dissolved into the water. And like I said, protein shakes, I mean, they're really healthy for you. Let me just read to you some of the nutritional facts. I mean, 1 glass of protein shake, which is 2 scoops of the powder and a full glass of water, is 32 grams of protein. That's a lot of protein, you guys. It's gluten-free, you know, so those of you who have a gluten intolerance, and it has 20, you hear me? 20 vitamins and minerals. So you can't go wrong by putting all that good stuff in your body. It is all natural. It's no artificial anything. And the important thing is that you mix it up really well. It's almost like making what is it, a chocolate drink? Yeah. And it tastes like it too. It can really fool you into because you think you're drinking like, you know, one of the name brand chocolate drinks, and it's not. It's, you know, protein, good stuff, nutrients for your body. And it's so important to do that because as you get older, you know, your bones and your muscles, you know, they can tend to break down, and so you need something to keep them strong so you don't have things like osteoporosis and things like that coming in and taking over your body. As well, with the source extra protein in your body, if you're a person who exercises a lot, it helps to replenish that which is lost, any muscle mass that is lost from exercise. If you just drink a glass of it before or right after you exercise, it's very helpful in that area as well. So you mix it up really, really good. And the thing is that I'm mixing it up in the glass. You can certainly do it in a blender if you like, but I have my blender here, but I'm getting ready to use that to show you another juice that I make, and so I don't want to prolong the process, but I have to stop and wash the blender and all of that, so I decided to stir it up in my glass. So you stir it up really good. Yeah. So it takes a minute to do it, but listen, you guys, the effects from it are long term. I mean, really, you'll be so glad that you did this. So once I've mixed it all up really, really good to my liking, what I did, because I'm doing my little homemade pops, I have my ice cube trays. Don't laugh at me and don't judge me, you guys, but I have to take the cheap way out. I have ice cube trays and I have some popsicle sticks, and it works for me, right? So I set them up inside of my ice cube trays, and then I take my glass of protein drink and pour it into each of the cubes of the trays. So I'm mixing it up a little bit more because, you know, I still see a little bit of few lumps, and I don't want a lumpy ice cream bar. So yeah, and so I pour it into each of the little tray holes. Don't worry about the neatness, you can clean it up later. I just pour it on in, and I hope you guys can see this. Fill up that tray with the protein drink. Now once I've done that, and it's amazing because one full ice cube tray pretty much is like one whole glass of protein shake. So you're getting a full glass in the tray. And once I've done that, I'm going to take the tray and put it in the freezer. And once it's halfway underway, once the freezing is halfway underway, I try to straighten up my sticks a little bit. But it's okay if not, because the stick is in there, and once it freezes, it will be attached to the protein. So once that's done, I'm going to show you what it's like, what it looks like once we have our protein pops finished. But here is our frozen tray. Can you guys see that? Let me zoom in on it for you. Can you see that? Yeah, there's our tray with our protein juice in it. It's all getting set and ready to roll. So look, you guys, it's gonna be worth it, right? It's gonna be worth it. Okay, let's bring it back up. So while I have this in the freezer, and like I said, you can go back and clean up your tray and, you know, make it look all neat and all that stuff if you like. I move that to the side. So again, it's called Genuine Muscle Milk. That's the brand. You can get it from any grocery store or health food store. It will cost, let's see, this is about 30 ounces. It's a lot in there, and it's about $20. So, you know, it's not bad price for what you're getting. So, any grocery store you go to, you can pretty much find it. Walmart, I think I got this from Publix, but you can also go to the health stores and things like that, and you should be able to find muscle milk there. Okay, so yeah, and if you've ever tried this before, put in the description box how it worked for you. Let me know how it turned out for you and how it tasted and so forth. But once these are done, I'm going to come back and show you what mine look like. Now, once I've gotten that one done, all prepared and ready to freeze, then I get started with my next tray that's all set up and ready to roll. And these popsicles are going to be my all-natural fruit juiced pops, frozen pops. And they consist of, I have here banana, papaya, mango, pineapple, peaches, more pineapples, grapes, and kale. And I'll mix all of those together. Okay, so as we start to juice, and I'm gonna make my frozen juice pop, which I'm so excited about. I prepared my ice cube trays again with the sticks coming out. I know you guys, I don't know if you can see this, but I'm gonna have to move the camera so that you can see it, because I really want you to see, get an understanding for what I'm doing. Listen, you guys, this is so funny because, like I said, you know, I'm not Martha Stewart, I'm not an expert, but I know what's good for me, and I know what's important, and so please, go with me. Don't judge me for not being a pro. But this is what my trays look like. This is my ice cube tray, and I set up my popsicle sticks. Homemade all the way, you guys. There's my fudge. There's my fudge sticks or my protein pops back there. They're gonna go in the freezer as well, okay? So now, let's get started with our fruit. So I'm going to mix up, and I have my Montel Williams blender. I've had this for years, and it's actually done wonders for me. I know a lot of new ones have come out. I know that people are, you know, saying get this one and get that one, but this actually has done great work for me in the kitchen, and I've made all sorts of things from hot soups to cold shakes. So I'm excited about using it for my all-natural smoothies, and today for my all-natural frozen smoothie pops. So I'm going to add my pineapples and papaya, bananas, mango, some more pineapples, because I just love pineapples, some fresh peaches cut up, get them all in there. I've got some grapes. Yay, this is fruit. All natural fruit, you guys. And some kale. Yes, and some kale. I could probably use some more kale. And pineapple juice. This is the juice from the pineapples that I cut. So it's the fresh juice. And I'm going to put a little bit of water in there. I would say you could put like a cup of water. Don't need a whole lot since I'm going to be freezing anyway. So now that I've got all of that mixed into my juicer, put my trusty lid on. You guys, this is so exciting. Blend, blend, blend. Mixing all those wonderful fruits and juices and vitamins together. Kale, grapes, pineapple, mango, papaya, banana. Are you kidding me? Peaches. Love it, love it, love it, love it. It's gonna be the best pops, the best frozen pops you've ever tasted. And one of the most exciting things about it, not only is it a frozen treat, but it's a healthy treat. Yeah, the good stuff, man, the good stuff. Put it in your body, that good stuff. Good in, good out. Good in, good out. Blending it really good. It's got a pretty green color. Love it, love it, love it. I love eating from the trees and out of the ground. Such good thing. Nature, the way God intended it. Yes. Okay, so that's pretty well juiced up. Look at that. Isn't that a pretty color? It is beautiful. Very, very beautiful. So now what I'm going to do is take my top off. That was on there pretty tight. Straighten up my little sticks. They keep falling side by side. That'll stop once it starts to freeze. All right, my sticks are straightened up. Oh, poo. Let's see, almost there, almost there, almost there, almost there. Oh, yeah. Okay, so my sticks are straightened up, and I'm just gonna pour in, just like I did with my protein pops. Pour in my juice. Not gonna worry about the mess. I'm just gonna pour it into the ice cube trays. Yay. Okay, you guys, so my trays are ready to go into the freezer for phase 2, and I am so excited. I cannot wait to see how my frozen pops are going to come out, my protein pops and my fruit pops. Let me show you. Okay, can you see that, you guys? These are my protein pops, all ready and stuck up and ready to go, and these are my all-natural fruit pops. Okay, so let's see how these come out once they're frozen. Can't wait, can't wait, can't wait. Oh my goodness. Well guys, it's me, Nina Fabulous Fitzhugh, back in my kitchen. Welcome. Listen, you guys, so my lighting on my camera is acting up. As you can see, it's starting to go dark again. So I'm going to be really quick, but I wanted to show you my pops. Oh my gosh. Look, you guys, this is my fruit pop, juiced, all natural, all good, all yummy, and all ready for me. And I did it in my very own kitchen, and it's so good. I juiced it, natural fruits, natural everything, you guys. It's so good. Kale, grapes, got peaches, papaya, mango. Oh my gosh, it's so bananas. So very, very good. And then there's my protein popped. Tastes like a fudge-sicle. 32 grams of protein, you guys. All natural. Just that and spring water. Hey, look. And look, over 20 vitamins. You can't beat it. And I did it in my own kitchen. And I did it, and it's healthy, and it's good for my body, and it's also good for yours. So consider this as a special treat on a hot day, or before you run to one of the fast food restaurants and get that fattening ice cream, or a fudge-sicle, or anything else, or that fruit juice with all the sugar in it. Consider making it from your very own kitchen with all natural products, and it's good for your health, and that's what it's all about. This is me, Nina Fabulous Fitzhugh. Thanking you for joining me in my kitchen, and look, we'll be back together real soon.